Welcome back. Let's address the breaking news at the bottom of your screens. This pertaining to Infosys, as we understand that the Arbitral Tribunal has directed the severance package to the former CFO Rajiv Bansal. In fact, it's a claim of close to 12.17 crore rupees along with interest for the company. A big setback coming in. Let's bring on board my colleague Chandra, who joins in. And Chandra, this has been the severance pay for the former CFO Rajiv Bansal that was under contention for quite long, and now we understand that it has come out that they will be directed to pay the severance to Rajiv Bansal.
Right. Just to quickly recap, the full amount that was agreed between Infosys and Rajiv Bansal was 17.38 crore, and this was a very contentious sum because it was unprecedented in the history of Infosys to pay any outgoing executive such a huge lump sum of severance, which is why you saw the complaints coming in from Narayan Murthy over questions of governance. Now, subsequent to that, Infosys had paid out only about 5 crore to Rajiv Bansal before they suspended payments. After that, the former CFO Rajiv Bansal invoked the arbitration clause in his severance contract, asking for the rest of his allotted payout. So the arbitration was filed sometime in 2017. The hearings have been going on for the last 1 year, and it looks like the arbiter, who was a former judge, has now decided in favor of the former CFO. So Infosys will not only get back the 5 crores, they will not get back the 5 crores that they've released. They will also have to pay the balance 12 crore with interest. In a sense, it brings the curtains down on a long-drawn battle between Infosys and its former CFO. But if you look at the Infosys release, it says that they will take legal advice for necessary actions to be taken in respect of the award. So we are not sure, if this is the final word, if they will take it further. But clearly it's negative for Infosys because the Arbitral Tribunal has ruled in favor of Rajiv Bansal. So as per this, they have to pay Rajiv Bansal the outstanding severance amount of 12.17 crore with interest. And while the award acknowledges that Infosys had bona fide disputes, its counterclaim for refund of the previously paid severance amount of 5.2 crore and damages has been rejected. So these are the important headlines coming here. So Infosys will have to pay its former CFO the balance amount. If you look at it materially, 12 crore is not a big sum for the company. But in terms of perception, it's clearly a blow because this hasn't gone in favor of the company.
Yes, Chandra, just to backtrack again, I know you spoke about that sum of 17 crores earlier that was talked about, but there were also allegations that required prior approvals, which I understand were not taken to finalize the severance agreement. Can you just throw some more light on that?
Exactly. So this was the heart of the dispute between the previous board and founder N.R. Narayan Murthy. He basically said that this was an arbitrary award. He, in fact, in one particular reference, also referred to it as hush money for hushing up certain details of the company, for hushing up details of the Panaya acquisition. This was a long-drawn battle for nearly a year between Narayan Murthy and the board. The board kept justifying this payment, saying that that the CFO had confidential secrets. But if you look at it, such awards were unprecedented in the company. It wasn't given to previous CFOs. Which is why the company later backtracked and, in the face of this criticism, they suspended payments in between, which Rajiv Bansal did not take well, which is why he dragged the company to the arbitration tribunal. Now, after a long-drawn battle for a year, the arbitration tribunal has clearly decided in his favor, saying that he doesn't owe the company any money. He doesn't have to return the 5 crore, but he will instead get back the 12 crore the company owed to him with interest. So this has gone in favor of Rajiv Bansal. Clearly, we have to wait and see what the company plans to do, if there will be anything else, or, if they will just let it go at this, because this is a legacy issue for Infosys. So they could just, pay the severance money and move on, or will they again take some further action? But for now, it's clearly gone in favor of Rajiv Bansal, and later the company also came forward and accused him of taking information from the company servers, from the company system, that he had possession of some data. But clearly, those claims haven't gone in favor of Infosys. It's gone in favor of the former CFO.
Chandra, for giving us all of those details. So clearly not seeing any implication on the stock right now, because in the larger scheme of things, a sum of 12 crore isn't that hefty for a company. But yes, it's a matter of principle.